Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Returner decides to field it. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And the Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Daly. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Finds his man. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The back's got it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Gators will crank up the tempo. And the running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. The Gators will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
That's the end of the 1st quarter.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Daly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a wide-open receiver, complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it go. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now here's the toss play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Gators come to the line with first and goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. It's like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He's running out of time here. Catch made, a lot of space now. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he's got his man open downfield. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Some hard running there through a tackle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
A great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense. The adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. You lose. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's worked out from the 4, and they're going for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's free around the 15. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Now tackle him about the 23-yard line. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Scanning the field, it's Daly. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they go in front here in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's long. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from 27. Can he get there on the ground? The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. That's a design quarterback keeper. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Daly. It's a quick grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. No huddle now for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter.
Georgia 21, Florida 14.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The defense all over it. They stop.
The running back.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, the defensive coordinator is accounting for everybody except the tight end. He couldn't have been any more wide open on that play. Nice gain downfield by the big man.
drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Daly. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Rifles this football to the left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls in the catch. Out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's long. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Daly. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, as a defense, he'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Trying to extend the play. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. First down here for this offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Pressure is coming. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He's going to hand this off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. There's some space around the 30. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.